Title: I gave my last 20 to a stranger, and it changed my life forever. Hi. This story is one I never imagined I'd share, because honestly, it still feels unbelievable. But every single word you're about to hear is true. Let me take you back to the day it all started. It was just a regular Tuesday. Nothing special. I was walking home after a long day, tired, broke, and, honestly, a little hopeless. You see, I had lost my part-time job the week before, and I only had $20 left in my wallet. That was all. $20 to survive the rest of the week. I was already thinking about what I'd buy, maybe a little rice, some eggs, just enough to last a few days. But then I saw him, an old man, sitting on the sidewalk near the store. He wasn't asking for money. He wasn't holding a sign. He was just crying. And that's what stopped me. I stood there, frozen. Part of me wanted to just walk past, but something wouldn't let me. So I walked over and asked, "Sir, are you okay?" At first, he didn't even look at me. Then, with trembling hands, he said something I'll never forget. "I just wanted to buy medicine for my wife, but I lost my wallet. I'm not asking for anything. I just don't know what to do." He wasn't begging, he was breaking. And for reasons I still can't explain, I reached into my pocket and gave him the last $20 I had. He didn't want to take it. He kept saying, No, I can't." But I insisted. And finally, he accepted it. Tears filled his eyes again, but this time, they were different. I walked home that day with an empty wallet and an empty stomach. But somehow, I felt at peace. Like, maybe I had done something right. I didn't tell anyone what I did. I just made some leftover rice, drank water, and went to bed. Hungry, but calm. The next few days were hard. I applied for jobs, got rejection after rejection. I sold a few old things online to buy a little food. Still, I never regretted giving that money. Then came the knock. It was the third night. I had just come home when I heard someone at the door. Knock, knock. I opened it and saw a man in a grey suit. He looked serious, polite, someone I had never seen before. "Are you Liam Carter?" he asked. I nodded. "Yes, I'm looking for you. My father, he's the man you helped outside the store." My heart skipped. He smiled and handed me an envelope. But more than that, he said, "My father asked me to bring you to him if you're willing." I didn't even hesitate. He took me to their home, a beautiful house in the suburbs, warm, peaceful. And there, in a recliner, was the man I had helped. George. He smiled the moment he saw me. "Liam," he said softly, "I've been waiting for you." His wife was there too. Sitting beside him, she looked healthier than I expected. He told me that money, it helped me buy her medicine. It saved her life. I didn't know what to say. Then, his son Matthew spoke. "My father told me everything, and I believe people like you deserve a chance. I run a business. Would you like to work for us?" I was stunned. A few days later, I started working there. It wasn't a fancy job, but it was stable. I had income. I had purpose. And over time, I started rebuilding my life. I moved into a better place, started studying online, saved some money, and every month, I visited George and his wife. They became like family to me. Exactly 1 year later, I was walking downtown again, and I saw a young woman standing beside a broken car. She looked lost, frustrated. I walked up and asked, "Do you need help?" She looked at me, tears in her eyes. "I don't even have bus fare, and my phone is dead. I'm trying to reach my sister." I smiled, and without a second thought, I gave her $20. The same amount that had once changed everything for me. Closing lines, warm and sincere. We never really know what someone else is going through. And sometimes, the smallest act of kindness can change everything. It changed my life. Maybe one day, it'll change yours too. Thank you for listening to my story. If it touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a little hope today. And if you believe kindness still exists, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next story. E.